Welcome to the Master English Hub podcast, the show that helps you speak English with confidence, one real-life topic at a time. I'm Eve.
And I'm Adam. Today, we're going to do something powerful. Practice speaking English by talking about your daily routine.
Yes, your routine might seem simple, but it's actually your secret weapon for learning English. Why? Because you live it every day. You know it by heart. And that means you can speak about it without memorizing just by sharing your truth.
Think about it. What time do you wake up? What's the first thing you do? Do you drink coffee, tea, or water? Do you check your phone right away or wait?
We're genuinely curious, and later we'll tell you how you can share your answers with us.
But before we begin, can you do us a small favor? If you're listening and learning, please take a moment to like this episode, leave a comment, and subscribe to Master English Hub.
Why does this matter so much? Because your likes, comments, and subscriptions are our fuel. They tell us, someone is here, someone is trying, someone believes in this journey. And that gives us the energy to keep creating simple, kind, and practical lessons to keep pushing forward with you.
Every time you comment, you're not just helping us, you're joining a community of learners who are all growing together. So thank you for being here, for trying, and for trusting us with your English journey.
Okay, let's start with the grammar you need, but don't worry, we'll keep it super simple.
To talk about routines, we use the present simple tense. This tense is for things you do every day, every week, or always.
For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. She works in an office. They eat dinner at 7 p.m.
Notice, for I, you, we, they, the verb stays the same. I drink coffee. You go to school. We listen to podcasts. They study English.
But for he, she, it, we add s or s. He watches TV. She brushes her teeth. It rains every morning.
Now, let's practice together. I'll say a sentence. Then you repeat it out loud. Yes, out loud. Speaking is how you learn. I wake up at 6:30.
I brush my teeth after I wake up.
She drinks tea every morning.
They go to work at 8.
Great. Now try these on your own. Pause and say each one. I eat breakfast at 7:15. He takes a shower in the morning. We leave the house at 8:30. She starts work at 9.
Well done! Now, let's make it personal. Pause the podcast and say 3 true sentences about your own morning. Use I wake up at, I drink, I go to. Speak slowly. It's okay if it's not perfect. Just speak.
Amazing. That's real progress. Every word you say builds your confidence.
Now, let's connect your sentences using time words. These small words help your story flow.
The most useful time words for routines are first, then, next. After that, finally.
Let's hear a full example. This is Adam's morning. First, I wake up at 6:45. Then, I drink a glass of water. Next, I stretch for 2 minutes. After that, I eat breakfast, usually toast and fruit. Finally, I leave the house at 7:40.
And this is Eve's morning. First, I turn off my alarm and take 3 deep breaths. Then, I check the weather on my phone. Next, I take a shower. After that, I drink coffee and listen to music. Finally, I grab my bag and walk to the bus stop.
Notice, we don't use big words. We use clear, everyday English.
Now, let's practice the time word. Repeat after me. First, I wake up. Then, I drink water. Next, I brush my teeth. After that, I get dressed. Finally, I go to work.
Now, let's try substitution practice. I'll say a sentence. You change one word to match your life.
Example. I say, I eat toast for breakfast. You might say, I eat cereal for breakfast. Or, I eat fruit. Ready? I drink coffee in the morning. You say, I drink tea. Or, I drink water. I take the bus to work. You say, I walk. Or, I drive. Or, I work from home. I start work at 9. You say, I start work at 8. Or, I start school at 8:30.
Now your big practice moment. Pause and describe your entire morning routine using first I, then I, next I, after that I, finally I. Try to say 5-6 sentences. Speak slowly. Record yourself if you can. We'll wait.
Wow, that was brave. And every time you do that, you become a little more fluent.
Now, let's hear how different people describe their mornings. This will give you more ideas and show you there's no right routine.
Maria, a university student in Madrid, says, "First, I wake up at 8 a.m. Then I check my messages and emails. Next, I drink a big cup of coffee. After that, I get dressed and pack my bag. Finally, I take the metro to university at 9:15.
Raj, a remote worker in Toronto, says, first I wake up at 7:30, then I meditate for 10 minutes. Next, I make breakfast, usually eggs and avocado. After that, I open my laptop and check my schedule. Finally, my first meeting starts at 9.
Amina, a mom and freelancer in Dubai, says, "First, I wake up at 6 a.m. before my kids. Then, I drink tea and write in my journal. Next, I prepare breakfast for my family. After that, I help my children get ready for school. Finally, I start my work at 8:30.
Luca, a night shift worker in Rome, says, first I wake up at 2 p.m. Then I drink water and eat a light lunch. Next, I go for a short walk. After that, I take a shower and get ready. Finally, I leave for work at 9 p.m.
See, everyone's routine is different. Some wake up early, some wake up late, some work from home. Some go to an office, some have kids, some live alone.
But they all use the same simple English to describe it, and you can too.
Now ask yourself, which routine is most like yours? What's one thing you'd like to add to your morning?
Maybe you want to drink more water. Maybe you want to stop checking your phone right away. Maybe you just want to say your routine out loud in English like you did earlier.
That's growth. That's learning.
In real life, people will ask you about your day. Let's practice 3 common situations.
Situation 1. Meeting a new coworker. I'll be Sarah. Hi, I'm Sarah. What's your name?
Hi, Sarah. I'm Eve.
Nice to meet you. What time do you usually start work?
I usually start at 9.
Oh, cool. What's your morning like?
First, I wake up at 7, then I drink coffee and eat breakfast. After that, I take the bus. Finally, I'm here by 8:45. Great. Now pause and practice that conversation. Say both parts out loud.
Situation 2. English class speaking test. I'll be your teacher. Tell me about your typical day.
Okay. First, I wake up at 6:30. Then I exercise for 15 minutes. Next, I shower and eat breakfast. After that, I go to work. I work from 8 to 5. In the evening, I cook dinner and watch TV. Finally, I go to bed at 10. Notice, you can talk about morning, afternoon, and night. Use the same time words first, then, next, finally.
Now, create your own full day routine. Pause and speak for 30 seconds. First, I wake up. Then, I. In the afternoon, I. In the evening, I. Finally, I.
Situation 3. Chatting with a friend. I'll be your friend. Hey, how's your new job?
It's good, but I wake up very early now.
Oh no, what time?
I wake up at 5:45. First, I drink water. Then I make lunch for my kids. After that, I drop them at school. Finally, I go to work at 7:30.
See how natural that sounds? You're not reciting, you're sharing your life.
Now, imagine a friend asks, "What's your morning like these days?" Pause and answer out loud like you're texting a voice note to a friend.
Perfect. That's the kind of English you'll actually use.
You know, Eve, I used to be so afraid of making mistakes when I spoke English. I'd think, if I say I wakes up, everyone will laugh.
But here's the truth. Nobody cares about small mistakes. People care about your message. They care that you're trying.
Yes, And every great English speaker, every teacher, every host, every fluent person started exactly where you are now.
So if you say, I go to work at 9 o'clock instead of I go to work at 9, that's fine. If you forget a word, just describe it. The thing for drinking coffee means cup. If you pause or say that's natural. Even native speakers do it.
Your voice matters. Your story matters. And the only way to get better is to speak even when it feels scary.
So be kind to yourself. Celebrate every sentence you say, because each one is a step forward. Now we'd love to hear your voice literally or in writing.
Leave a comment below and tell us, my morning routine is, I wake up at, first, I, then I. Even one sentence is perfect. For example, I wake up at 7. I drink coffee. I go to work.
Why should you comment? Because your words inspire others. When someone reads, I also wake up at 6, they feel less alone. You become part of a global community of learners who support each other.
Also, please like this episode and subscribe to Master English Hub. It takes 2 seconds, but it tells YouTube and Spotify this podcast helps people, and that helps more learners like you find us.
Most importantly, your support gives us energy. When we read your comments, we smile. We feel connected. We think, yes, let's make another episode. Let's keep going for them.
Because this isn't just a podcast. It's a learning journey we're on together.
So remember, you don't need perfect English to share your day. You just need to start.
Say 1 sentence today. Write 3 sentences tomorrow. Record yourself next week.
Slowly, your confidence will grow. Your pronunciation will improve. Your thoughts will flow more easily in English.
And one day, you'll realize, I'm not just learning English. I'm living in English.
Thank you for practicing with us today. Keep speaking, keep trying, keep showing up for yourself. You're doing amazing. See you next time on Master English Hub. Bye!